is listening for the sound of their signature Big Red Siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. And on the Falcons sideline, that is head coach Raheem Morris. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. So might be a rematch we see play out in this postseason.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Kate Scott joined by my partner Brock Hewer. This is punter Bradley Pinion to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led up by the 7th-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. Throwing on first down. Here's Murray. Hits him on the out route. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And they take him down right along the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. It's a nice running in on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Straight ahead, it's Conner. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Now he takes it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running left, it's Conner. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the fumble recovery is made. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Benson will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
From the gun, it's Murray. And he's brought down real close to that goal line. And hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. Only need one more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Murray on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, have the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
Former Husky got a 3-star audition to end his rookie season. Kate, and those results, well, as you'd expect, were a little mix. Some highlight reel making throws and some opportunities to learn from as well. But now the 8th pick, he's going to get the ball in his hands, running his own team.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Penix on 3rd down. Dumped off to his running back. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Kyler to throw. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, That's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
1st and 10, Murray. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He's going to get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now it's 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture.
Wilson on the slant. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Dump off, caught by his back. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stops.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Penix throwing, 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Algier on the inside handoff. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Penix working from the gun. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play. And the Cardinals take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, he had to put some air under that one to try to drop it in, but that works to the defense's favors. They get there and pick it up.
It is such a fine line in this league when you put air and touch on the ball. It is why these QBs around the league do the drill, whether it's on Fridays, the day before a game, Saturday, back through. They always drop the ball in the bucket, right? They bring the garbage cans out. They want to drop the ball in the bucket to just gain that touch. But it also gives those defenders with that air a chance to make a play on the ball as they just did.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Pitching it out to Connor here. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Play action now. Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down.
That quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. They kick the running back in motion. Here he is on third and long. Rolling left, buying some time. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Here's Agnew on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. They cobble together a yard there. Josh Sweat making the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Finds it. On the top, the ball's out, he lost it. And the Cardinals grab it. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here.
YTF does every player hit stick.
They've got first down from the 31. Benson now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down from the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead off the turnover. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. To the air with Penix. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay.
That one's complete to London. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. Now hang on, because this is big. Their quarterback shaken up on that play, and they need him with the postseason just around the corner. 1st and 10 from the 41. Blown back, gets the handoff. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there, forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
And the Cardinals getting 2 extra defensive backs out there. 3rd down coming.
Good route here. Gun.
First throw for the backup now. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
It's a gain of 10.
Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Algier on 1st down. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Cousins. Gets this one to London. And they take him down right along the 30. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Falcons at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Cousins out of the pistol here. Over the middle and taken in by London. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Robinson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you...
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
On 3rd and goal, it's Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. Drake London with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 10.
17. Falcons 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Final throw before the break. Throwing for the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Final 3 weeks of the regular season. The regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Packers. And let's watch Josh Jacobs. We go from there to this, the NFC title game rematch from a year ago. Eagles and Commanders, this one in D.C. And this is Brian Robinson. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Commanders wind up taking this one by a touchdown. With that, time for a look at the playoff picture. Things starting to come into focus in the NFC here in Week 16. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. McLeod now returning it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. A lot of grass ahead, and he crosses midfield before going out. That one goes for 25 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light, well, on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give it up. So skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Blocking to get a big run like that.
Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield on their own side.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Cardinals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Murray on third down. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that couldn't have hit any better. That took the perfect bounce and went out of bounds at the 1. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. He'll get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. From his end zone, it's Cousins. He's got London left side. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Second down at the 2-yard line.
Throwing from his own end zone. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Got a man, it's London. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
On the play fake, it's Cousins. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Ready to start this drive with Connor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, it's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Arizona. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down carry for Connor. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. There's Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He can run it. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. He got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Murray looking to throw. Here's a screen. It's Connor. Escapes a defender. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. Dukes out a one-stop. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out.
Yeah.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. forced him, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Ben, even good defense. But you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9. Back to throw, Murray. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown.
Just a tremendous effort. And really, this is a play where you can look at the facial expressions of the two sides and know exactly what happened. Offensively, you are smiling from ear to ear, but your quarterback's a difference maker. Defensively, just demoralized that you couldn't find a way to stop that scramble.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our 3rd quarter. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Throwing the out route complete. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets them the first. They're set up at the 35 now. Cousins on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has some daylight through the 40. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd.
Trying to run here with Robinson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Falcons.
To the air, Cousins. Man downfield, and he finds London. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. Still has room inside the 15. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. No gain on the run, and we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Cousins. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Coup with the extra point. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 10.
Falcons, 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Connor gets it here to begin the drive. This drive, love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
And it's a dime look from the Falcons now. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Formation for the Cardinals.
The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Wild hits. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw. Cousins. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Gets this one to London. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
London. It's a gain of 10. And the Falcon 1st down.
It's Cousins once more. Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Cousins throwing again. Hits his running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Gun. I know, easy.
Cousins out of the pistol here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Cousins again. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Cousins to throw once again. Throw left side, complete. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That 100-yard mark is as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch. 1st down throw for Cousins. It connects down the sideline. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Falcon 1st down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play. And hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. From the 22 on second down. He's got it. It's in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons making a 4-point game here in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the 4th.
24, Falcons, 21.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Kyler. Ryan there to haul it in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the 25 on second down. There's a screen to Benson. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Looking to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And as he accumulates catches this season, Brock, some have stuck out to us more than most. And we had one of them on that last drive as he's reached a significant milestone for himself this year. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
28, Cardinals, 24.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. From From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals losing by 4. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down. He'll look to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
6 defensive backs out there. Falcons in the dime on 3rd. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It could be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bijan. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff for Algier. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Robinson. And he's going to have the Falcons 1st down. And Brock, that should clinch them this victory. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from Glendale.
Wise up.